community. The day is Tuesday, 3rd of May. And on this video, we're going to talk about Crypto.com. Just a quick insight, I'm Cryptip Helper, here to give you some tips in the crypto space. So if you'd like this video, afterwards, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and share it with anybody who's looking to get in the crypto space. Pretty straightforward videos, just helping you guys out. So let's talk about the Crypto.com update. So as you might be aware, these are the deals that we're getting at the moment. So if you're on the Midnight Blue, which I recommend to people, you will get the 1%. Every time you went into shops and shop, you would get that percent back in Chronos token. And as you go through, higher up the hierarchy, you would get more. So 300 grand investment, which is a lot, you get the 8% back, but you get these benefits with it. So pretty recently, there was an update, and these were getting reduced. So the Midnight Blue card that I've been recommending to people, this one here, that is getting slashed to 0. So there'll be no percent back. The Ruby Steel, which you have to invest £300 worth to get 2% back, that's getting slashed to 0.5, which is a massive deficit. It's a big hit basically. And the Royal Indigo, which I know a few people on this one, you were getting 3% back. But not only that, you were getting free Spotify, free Netflix, and all that type of stuff. So all that's had a big knock-on effect by saying they're getting reduced. And if you look at their sort of marketing strategy, when you go through, when you've got Matt Damon on the top, you've got the marketing of the Formula One. Obviously, they're partners now, and this guy has probably made a fortune off that Chronos deal. We're for staking. But if you look, guys, like I say, all these are getting reduced, and it's pissed off the community massively because people jumped in last year and staked their Chronos, the 400, like mine was £300 worth, and basically it's worth half of that now. But that's fine. I was still getting me 3%, which compensated for that. But now when it runs out, I think I've got another 25 days. That's getting slashed out to 0.5. So my mindset was thinking, well, that's pretty shit, to be honest. But why is it reducing that much? I know Crypto.com is a big, massive community worldwide, but why is it slashing this? And basically, it must be for sustainability. And like I said earlier, it pissed a lot of people off in the community, and they've made their voice heard. And there's been a sort of, the CEOs come out, which I'll get into in a minute. But if you look into the Chronos price, at one point we were about 80 cents, I'm sure, 90 cents even, so we're close to $1. Now this was during the bull run, which might not or might be finished at the moment, but we've just been staggering about, consolidating between this range. And obviously the news, people started dumping it when they got word of it. But now it's like, my mindset is, has Chronos got utility? Because if not, if you're not getting these rewards, how's it going to sustain? So you might have these £400 worth tied up, but if you can't use it, then what's the point? It's alright getting 3% back, but if the price of Chronos is all the way down here, you're not getting the benefits. Because when it had utility, these were showing you what the prices can do, and it was worth it. So my opinion, guys, I just want to get the foot out the way first. But let's talk about the positives. So like I said, Crypto.com, it is a massive worldwide company operating in most countries. You've got the biggest names sort of branding it, and you've got sort of the biggest sports as partnerships like the UFC. You've got the Formula One. It's sponsoring the World Cup next year. I think the World Cup's next year. But these aren't just small contracts. You've got the UFC 10-year contract. So these are 10 years down the line, another decade. So these will be using a lot of sort of power to get into the best spaces, like the Chronos using the DEX now, which is the decentralized exchange, which I'm going to talk about in a second. So the answer is yes, Chronos does have utility. Because if you go into the Crypto.com DeFi wallet, you can add liquidity and earn VVS. Now VVS is a long-term hold, but this is what I'm doing personally. I'm taking out my Chronos from me rewards, and I'm putting them into this liquidity pool, and I'm earning VVS Finance. So VVS Finance is operating on the Chronos. There's the contract from Chronos, look. And there's the website if you want to go on and have a look. But this is a long-term hold. This is nothing going to happen spectacularly this year, that's for sure. But there's still utility in the Chronos, and that's what I'm doing with it. I'm going to continue to purchase stuff on my card, get the rewards, and I'm just going to add liquidity for VVS and hold this for 10 year. The project that the UFC are in, the 10-year contract, and let's see how this sort of evolves, VVS. And it's nice and early. It hasn't been operating that long, but this is just something else to think about with your Chronos. And if it does, when the bull run happens again, if the prices, the percentage changes back up to 3%, back up to 2% and stuff, then great. If not, we're still utilising the Chronos. So in my eyes, the bigger these guys get, which they are big anyways, they're one of the biggest in the world. Once the Chronos ecosystem starts evolving, I don't know if it'll be as big as Phantom or AVAX, but it's an opportunity that I'm willing to take. But as you can see, guys, with the backlash from the fans, or should I say the community, the CEO of Crypto.com's come out and instantly regretted it by saying, instead of eliminating card stake and earning rates completely, we will offer a more balanced approach. So 8% APY for private members, 4% for the Royal Indigo and Jade Green card holders, and then he just goes on saying it's a tough decision, blah 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 blah. But it's positive news already, because the fans have, the community have let him know what they think of it, and he's had a sort of backhand. He's had to come back with something else to say, look, this isn't working, we're going to work something else out. But I wish they'd just sort of thought it through before they instantly just said, this is getting cut, this is getting cut, this is getting cut, and you would have saved all this backlash. But like I say, when there's foot in the market, guys, there's opportunities. And that's probably the way to go, the DeFi space. Get your Chronos into the DeFi space, start earning VVS, and let's see where we go in the next couple of years with that. It's entirely up to you what you want to do, but I'll put a video out with the DeFi wallet once I get it up and running, once I've got myself in the liquidity pool, and I'll show you how to do it. It's simply just like any other blockchain, but all you're doing is adding liquidity on this one, on the Chronos, and let's see how fluent it is. Let's see what the fees are like. Let's see how fast it is to sort of swap your tokens. Let's see how fast it is for transactions, and let's see if it can keep up and compete with the likes of Phantom and AVAX. And then we'll make a bigger decision then. Is it going to be worth sticking in? And if so, I might even invest quite a bit into Chronos, because like I say, its all-time high was up at 90 cents and it's right down now. So if you can go in staking into liquidity pools and earn VVS, then it might be another option. But guys, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, it'd be great if you could hit the like button, subscribe, so when I do my next videos, you will be the first to see them. But other than that, guys, have a great week, and I'll see you all soon.